What sparked the interest to do this video and the series of videos going to follow? As I mentioned, had to get rid of all my mics. There's no way I could have afforded to replace like for like with what I used to have. So I was looking at some of these mic emulation setups now. You know, thinking back a few years now, probably 10, 15, 20 years now, when the pods started coming out, Line 6 and amp emulation software. Go away. And how that was really poo-pooed to begin with. You know, it wasn't, there was a handful of people that embraced it, but the majority of guitarists really weren't into it, and how that's grown to become a real powerful studio tool now, a real go-to for creativity and home recording. And those amp emulations are on way more recordings than people kind of care to admit, really. I think they are a go-to. And it got me really intrigued with this technology and the ability to now do this with mic emulations. You know, the whole principle of the Kempers with the guitar world, taking profiles and profiling a amp and cab setup and capturing that in the ability to emulate it in software. It's no different really from a microphone perspective. So some of the microphone systems, you need their own preamps, others you don't. Some recommend it, and others you can run just as is. So the ones that tick the box for me, and I thought I'm going to give this a go, were the Slate Digital ML-2s, the pencil condenser. Really affordable, about £140 per microphone. Obviously recording a kit and doing a setup like I used to have. I need 9 of them, so it's not that cheap, but it's still less than a pair of AKG 414s. And that's what really ticked the box for me. It's like, hold on, I'm getting access to all these awesome mic emulations that I'd never be able to afford for the price of one pair of microphones. And I've got the ability to change the microphone profile in post-production. I've got the ability to tweak certain things like the proximity effect in post-production. I've got the ability to drive a microphone harder with a preamp emulation. For what I want out of a recording setup, I was like, this is what I'm looking for. I set them up and been blown away with them. Really, really surprised at how good they record. I'm not interested if the U67 emulation sounds just like the U67 someone's got tucked away in their studio that we'll never have access to. All I'm interested in is, does it sound good? Does it deliver a recording and a tone that I have in my head, the way I want my drum kit to sound? I'm not going to have the ability to A/B all these things with the originals. All I'm interested in is, does it deliver an awesome recording? And hand on heart, I think it does. It got me excited about recording again, which is great. So I thought, as I got just picked these up, and I'm so impressed with them. And obviously I used to do the recording videos. I thought I'm gonna have a crack at doing another little series of recording videos, similar to what I did a few years ago in my old studio when I recorded the kit with 1 microphone, 2 microphones, 4 microphones, then fully mic up the kit. I'm gonna run over a few of those scenarios again and see. Obviously now we can have 2 mics on the kit, and then we can change the microphone in post to find the ones that really suit that recording well, and listen to the characters, you know, A/B a few and whatever. I just thought I'd have a crack at that and see if anyone's interested in watching it. If you've got any ideas that you'd like to see recorded, things you'd like to do, recording techniques you'd like sort of demoed with the ML-2, leave your comments below. What I'm planning to do is do the recordings, then I'll make the files available somewhere for you to download. You can listen in your own environments and make up your own minds if you think it's a good recording or not. I'll be using my Gretsch kit, awesome kit, Gretsch Brooklyn. It's classed as gold, metallic gold or gold flake, but really it's tangerine, there's no question. It's orange, orangey gold. Awesome kit. It is the sound I've had in my head for years. Big sizes, 13-inch rack tom, 16 by 16 floor, 24 by 14 bass, solid front head, that real big boom. I'm probably going to change the head out for some of the recordings though, and get a ported one on the front just to control some of the bottom end of the boom, make it a little bit more tighter and punchier. I've got my Ludwig 402 snare on there. Cymbal wise, we can go through a few. Currently using my old UFIPS rough series ride and hats that I've had since I was 21, so they've seen a bit of action. Going through various hats and rides that I've got to record with. I've got a pair of 60 Zildjian hats, some quite fresh A customs, and some 15-inch Byzants as well. Few different rides and a couple of crashes. Yeah, and I'll post the files up and see what you guys think. So, as I said, leave your comments below. Let me know what you'd like to hear. If you've got anything to say. If you're not interested, fine. Move on. It's another day tomorrow. And we'll see how long COVID gets, shall we? So what's that? That's about a year. Yeah, that's about a year so far. Hope it don't go for 2 years. Anyway, that's all for now. Pablo out, and hopefully you will return and see what happens next.